Hey car enthusiast, Bama Cooley here again with my friends at Century Automotive. Behind me I have one of the best crossover SUVs on the market, the Porsche Macan S. This car has versatility, has the room of an SUV, but it also has the performance of a sports car, and it's a Porsche. So let's dive into it and see what she's all about. Looking at this Porsche, the first thing I noticed, especially up front, is the aggressive stance. It's got an aggressive stance. I like the way the headlights look. I like the splitter down here at the bottom with the grille. I think that sharp look. I like everything blacked out. Also, if you come over here to where the headlights are, see you have Porsche right there. The LED headlights, I think that's a cool effect. Come over here to the rims. This particular Porsche has the 21-inch optional wheel package with the red brake calipers, which makes it stand out in this all blacked out edition. Got the blacked out mirrors as well. And I just think it's a sporty looking little SUV. Is it as big as some of the other SUVs? Absolutely not. But it is sporty looking. Coming around to the back, you see you have the Porsche badge with the Macan S. Of course, you got your rear glass windshield wiper. This does have the quad exhaust with the sport black tips, which I think is definitely a very good look. And overall, it just, to me, looks pretty sharp from the back. I do like those quad tips, and I like that they're tipped black. Let's check out the inside and see how much room it actually has, and let's go from there. Opening the back, you see you have the red leather here. This is a red leather interior car. You got the gloss black trim here. There you have your Bose speaker system with your holders. Let's get in the back. There's where I would be probably driving it, somewhere in this vicinity. You see how much room my knees have. Here's your holder, pocket. Back here, you have your temperature controls for your passengers, your heated seats. This is a red interior. I'm not a huge fan overall of the red interior, but with this all black, I think it works. The seats are perforated. You do have your armrest cup holder. This does have a full panoramic sunroof as well. Overall, this isn't too roomy in the back. I could ride back here comfortably and be fine for a few hours. I don't know if I'd want to take a 8 or 10 hour trip back here. Let's get ready to check out the motor. Here's the heart of the vehicle. It is a 2.9 liter turbocharged V6 that cranks out 375 horsepower and 383 pound-feet of torque. 0 to 60, depending on who you believe, anywhere from 4.3 to 4.5 seconds. We might put that to the test a little later, but it's an awesome powertrain, cranks out a lot of power, still gives good gas mileage. I believe overall it's like maybe 17 in the city, 23 on the highway, 19 or 20 combined. So you get a lot of performance, still maintain decent gas mileage. All right, let's jump in the front. Coming to the front, you see the same red leather interior with the gloss black finish. Got your memory seats, your lock, your unlock, your power windows, power mirrors, storage, the Bose. Here you have Macan S. Here's your power seats in every power configuration possible. And as you see, here is the nice red leather seats. Over here you got your headlights. Here's your key, because Porsche still has kind of a key system sitting inside. It's cozy. You can adjust the seat obviously back and forth and get more room if you need it, but it is pretty cozy. On the steering wheel here, you have your voice commands, you have your manual plus or minus, you got your auto or radio controls. Over here you got your display controls. Looks like you got some lane keep assist. Down here you got your cruise control stock. You have your paddle shifters here. Over here you got your windshield wiper stock. Here you see what the gauge cluster looks like. Over here you got your 10-inch display. So you can go through here. The response time is very good. You got your car, your vehicle, your displays, your system, owner's manual. Here's all your apps for right here. Go up to media. There's your radio controls. Of course, you got your navigation. You can connect your Android Auto. You do still have knobs here for some of the controls. Down here, you got your air conditioning. You got your heated and cooled seats. You got your modes you can set for sport, where you can control the dampers. Over here, you got your lane keep assist, auto off start. You got your defroster. Here you got the stick shift. Here you got a little storage with MacanS written right there. Here you got more storage with the center console with your USBs. You got 2 cup holders. This is blacked out. This looks pretty cool. Of course, here you got your right there. Up top, you have your sunroof controls and your garage controls. Here you got your center clock here that all Porsches have. So if you come in here, you can change your cluster, torque split. There's your trip meter, navigation, phone, audio, vehicle metrics. So here I've just put this in sports mode. I put the suspension in sports mode. Over here, not only we got your lane keep assist, you also have a trail assist as well. You do have an off-road selection here because this is all-wheel drive. So yeah, it'll pretty much do it all. So all right, let's get ready to take it for a spin. One of the things that I've consistently seen about this vehicle is how well it drives, how well it takes corners, how well it performs, how it handles the roads, how it feels. So I'm definitely excited to see what she'll do, and maybe we'll give her the business. All right. We will take the usual test driving strip that y'all have seen in my other videos. So that way I can get a feel for how it performs with stop and go traffic with the red lights. I can get on the highway and get a highway feel for it. And maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to get on the back road and maybe do a little bit of a draggy pull with it. Initial impressions, it drives small. And that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that in a derogatory way. Because, this is a crossover SUV. It does have a fair amount of cargo area. But it really drives like a small car, if that makes sense. It does have some good pickup. The exhaust doesn't sound bad for a V6. The braking is good. I do like this stitching and this leather trim here. That is nice. Yeah, it's a comfortable cockpit. It accelerates smooth. This does have a 7-speed dual clutch transmission. Right now I'm in 5th gear from what the gauge is showing. So be sure in the comments section to let me know what you think of the Macan. And even if you want to make fun of me for saying Macan earlier, because like I said, I'm from the South and sometimes our education isn't where it should be. There's not a lot of road noise here. It seems to be soaking up everything fairly well. Like I said, this does have the 21-inch wheel option on it. This does have the premium package as well. This vehicle is still available at Century Automotive Group, so you can contact Ray Diaz there, and he can hook you up with this and give you a good deal on it. I think it's got 11,000 miles on it, so for all intents and purposes, it's pretty new. But she drives good. I want to get on the highway up here and actually maybe, turn the steering wheel some more, maybe take the turn a little quick and see how the handling is with the suspension and the dampers and everything. I like seeing that torque split down there in the gauge cluster. It's like most of the torque's in the back, a little bit of the torque in the front. Wonder what that's going to look like when I gun it. Maybe we'll find out. All right, there's the downshift. Yeah, you can tell you're in sport mode by the RPMs with the downshift. But the downshift was smooth. When I've taken off, the upshifts are smooth. The dual clutch 7-speed performs pretty well. Never get tired of seeing that emblem. Like I said, it does have a manual steering adjustment, which I would have thought came with a electric, or power adjustment, but it doesn't. Another thing here is you could probably use a little bit more storage. You got this little storage compartment over here for like your cell phone. You got 2 cup holders. You could probably use a little bit more storage in here. Yeah, see, the torque split increases there as I gunned it. You saw the power meter on the front start going up while the rear started going down. She rides good. I mean, definitely no complaints from the ride. There's some small things here and there, like with the storage, maybe increasing the size of the rearview mirror to increase your visibility. All right, let's get to business here. Yeah, okay. That sounds good. Listen to the exhaust. All right. The steering felt really good, and it really sunk down as I gunned it and I was making the turn out onto the highway. Felt really good. I am thankful this does have the ventilated seats because it's 90-something degrees here in Alabama and high humidity. So that is helping me out a lot. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go up here to our favorite back road. I'm going to take this point of view camera off. I'm going to sync the Draggy up to my phone, put in the information, and then come back and we're going to get a 0 to 60 run in this and see what we can get. I've seen 4.4 to 4.6, 4.7. It's kind of been all over the place, depending on if you go to Car and Driver or some of the other YouTube people reviewing these, putting out numbers. I didn't actually see them do it. They were just quoting numbers. But that's where Bama Cooley steps in, because if I can help it, I'm not going to just quote you a 0 to 60 number. If I can help it, I will actually do it and see what we get. So you get more of a real time of what it will do. So I'm going to go down here, take a left, pull into a parking lot, get everything set up for the Draggy, And then when y'all see me next, you'll see me, you'll see the road, and we'll be giving it the business.